Picture this. It is 6:30 in the morning. The house is quiet. You walk into your kitchen, turn on the coffee maker, and within minutes that familiar, comforting aroma fills the room. You pour your first cup, wrap your hands around the warm mug, and take that first deeply satisfying sip. It is a ritual you have practiced for decades. It wakes you up. It gets you going. It feels completely harmless. But I need you to stop what you are doing right now and listen very closely. If you are over the age of 60, that innocent morning cup of coffee might be quietly, systematically dismantling your health in ways that your doctor has probably never warned you about. I am not going to tell you to stop drinking coffee entirely. I know better than to try and take away your morning joy. But I am going to tell you that the way you are drinking it, the time you are drinking it, and what you are pairing it with could be the exact reasons you are waking up exhausted, why your blood sugar numbers are suddenly out of control, why your feet burn at night, and why your memory feels cloudier than it did 5 years ago. My name is Dr. Joseph Lee, and after decades of clinical practice working with adults over 60, I have seen thousands of patients walk into my office exhausted and frustrated. They are doing everything right. They take their medications, they eat their vegetables, they walk every day, but their bodies feel like they are failing. And time again, when we trace their symptoms back to the root cause, we find that a seemingly harmless morning coffee habit is acting as a massive biological disruptor. In this video, I am going to walk you through a complete, comprehensive masterclass on how your aging body reacts to coffee. I will reveal the 4 devastating mistakes you are likely making with your morning brew, but I won't leave you empty-handed. By the end of this video, I will show you the exact sequence you need to follow to protect your body, and I will reveal specific, scientifically backed powders you can stir right into your mug to transform your morning coffee from a health hazard into a powerful anti-aging medicine. If you are serious about protecting your independence, your brain, and your vitality, do not scroll past this. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1, the dehydration and blood sugar trap. To understand why your morning coffee is hurting you, we have to look at what happens inside your body while you sleep. When you hit your 60s, your body undergoes critical changes. First, your cellular water channels, which are proteins called aquaporins, become significantly less responsive. Second, your kidneys naturally lose about 30% of their filtering capacity by age 70. And third, your sense of thirst becomes drastically impaired. By age 65, your thirst response can be delayed by up to 90 minutes after your body actually needs water. When you wake up after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you are chronically, medically dehydrated. Your blood has literally thickened overnight. And what is the very first thing most people pour into their bodies? A cup of coffee. Here is the truth. Coffee is a mild diuretic. For every 8 ounces of coffee you drink, your body only nets about 3 ounces of actual hydration, because the rest is pulled from your body's existing water stores to help process the caffeine. You are taking a body that is already in a state of severe drought and pouring a diuretic straight into it. But why does this matter so much? It matters because of your blood sugar. When your cells are dehydrated, even by just 3%, your cell membranes become rigid. Think of a dried out sponge sitting on your kitchen counter. If you pour water on a bone-dry sponge, the water just runs right off the sides. But if you dampen the sponge first, it absorbs liquid instantly. Your cells work the exact same way. When your cell membranes are rigid from morning dehydration, your insulin receptors essentially shut down. Your pancreas can be producing plenty of insulin, but if your cell membranes are dried out and rigid, the insulin cannot dock. The result? The glucose stays trapped in your bloodstream instead of entering your cells where it belongs. Your morning blood sugar climbs, not because you ate a donut for breakfast, but because your cells physically cannot accept the glucose trying to enter. If you are waking up with high fasting glucose numbers, reaching for coffee before properly hydrating your cells is locking your body into a state of insulin resistance for the rest of the day. Mistake number 2, the great vitamin B1 drain and nerve death. This next mistake is the one that genuinely keeps me up at night. If your hands and feet feel like they are being stabbed with 1,000 microscopic burning needles, or if you feel a terrifying numbness when your feet hit the floor in the morning, pay very close attention. Millions of seniors wake up, pour their cup of coffee, and dutifully swallow their morning medications. For many, that includes a blood pressure pill, very often a diuretic or water pill, designed to force your kidneys to excrete excess fluid and sodium. But here is the catastrophic side effect nobody warned you about. When you combine a prescription diuretic with the natural diuretic effect of coffee, you open the floodgates in your kidneys. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is a water-soluble vitamin. It travels in the fluids of your blood. Every single time you wash down your blood pressure medication with a cup of coffee, you are actively flushing your vital, nerve-protecting vitamin B1 right down the drain. Why is vitamin B1 so important? Your central nervous system is built exactly like the electrical wiring in your house. There is a core wire that carries the signal, and it is wrapped in a thick protective insulation called the myelin sheath. When you flush vitamin B1 out of your system every morning, your body loses the exact biological concrete it needs to maintain that insulation. The myelin sheath begins to physically erode, fray, and break down. When the insulation wears off a live electrical wire, it short circuits and sparks. That biological sparking is the exact, literal cause of the agonizing burning pain, the tingling, and the pins and needles you feel in your feet. You are systematically starving your nervous system to death before 9 a.m. Mistake number 3, the nutrient blockade. Let's say you are trying your absolute best to be healthy. You've done your research. You know that as you age, your eyes are vulnerable to macular degeneration, and your brain needs antioxidants. Maybe you are eating a handful of raw sunflower seeds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds with your breakfast to get that critical vitamin E and zinc to protect your vision and your memory. And then you wash that healthy, nutrient-dense breakfast down with a hot cup of coffee. You have just dismantled the entire protocol you built. Coffee contains compounds called tannins. When you drink coffee within 2 hours of consuming critical vitamins and minerals, those tannins actively bind to nutrients like zinc and vitamin E in your digestive tract, literally grabbing hold of them and pulling them right through your system unabsorbed. You are chewing, swallowing, and feeling like you are helping your body, but you are losing a massive percentage of the benefit before it ever reaches your bloodstream. If you are taking your multivitamin or eating nutrient-dense protective foods alongside your morning coffee, you are quite literally flushing your money and your health down the toilet. Mistake number 4, the saliva drought and respiratory danger. Most people don't think about the moisture in their mouths until it's gone. As we age, the medications we take, over 500 commonly prescribed drugs, already reduce our salivary output, leading to a condition called xerostomia, or chronic dry mouth. When you drink coffee, the caffeine acts as a diuretic and further dries out your oral tissues. You might think a dry mouth is just a minor annoyance. It is not. Saliva is one of the most highly engineered biological defense systems your body produces. It is packed with antimicrobial compounds, immunoglobulins, and enzymes that neutralize bacteria, viruses, and fungi before they can get a foothold. When coffee dries out your mouth, that protective sweep stops. Bacteria multiply aggressively. And here is the truly dangerous part for older adults. Without enough saliva, the food and liquids you swallow are less cohesive and less predictable. In a dry mouth, particles can easily slip down the wrong pipe. When contaminated oral bacteria are inhaled into the lungs instead of swallowed into the stomach, it causes aspiration pneumonia. Aspiration pneumonia is one of the leading causes of hospitalization and death in adults over 65. And chronic dry mouth, worsened by excessive coffee consumption, is a direct, modifiable risk factor sitting right at the beginning of that chain. The solution: How to drink coffee the right way. I told you I was not going to take your coffee away. Coffee, when consumed correctly, has profound benefits. Studies analyzing data from thousands of coffee drinkers have found that those who consume it moderately have up to a 30% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And the polyphenols in the beans can be excellent for longevity. But you must change your sequence, and you must upgrade your cup. Here is the strict, non-negotiable morning protocol you should follow to protect your blood sugar, save your nerves, and defend your brain. Step 1. The warm water window. Before a single drop of coffee touches your lips, you must rehydrate the rigid cell membranes we talked about earlier. Between 6 and 7 a.m., or whenever you first wake up, you need to drink 12 to 16 ounces of warm water. Do not drink it ice cold. Ice cold water shocks your system, constricts your blood vessels, and triggers a cortisol stress response that tells your liver to dump stored glucose into your blood, creating a massive sugar spike before you've even eaten. Make the water warm. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, which provides citric acid to trigger bile production, and exactly 1/4 teaspoon of unrefined sea salt, like Himalayan pink salt. The sea salt creates an isotonic solution, providing your cells with the electrical gradients, the microscopic keys they need to unlock the cell doors and actually pull the water inside. Now, here is the absolute most important rule. You must wait at least 30 minutes after drinking this warm water before you pour your coffee. If you drink coffee right after your morning water, the caffeine will immediately constrict the blood vessels feeding your intestinal walls and completely blunt the hydration effect. Give your body 30 minutes to absorb the water, plump up your cells, and thin out your blood. Step 2. The medicinal powders. Once your cells are hydrated, it is time for your coffee. But we are going to transform that ordinary brew into a therapeutic anti-aging elixir. In 2023, researchers found that adding specific, inexpensive powders to coffee drastically alters how your body processes it. Here are the 4 powders you should be stirring into your mug. 1. Ceylon cinnamon, the blood sugar stabilizer. If you struggle with morning blood sugar spikes, this is your secret weapon. A massive meta-analysis of over 1,500 people showed that consuming about half a teaspoon of cinnamon daily decreased fasting blood glucose by an average of 10 to 11 milligrams per deciliter. Cinnamon slows the enzymatic breakdown of carbohydrates and improves insulin sensitivity. But you cannot use just any cinnamon. You must buy Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. Most grocery store cinnamon is cassia cinnamon, which contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can be toxic to your liver in large daily doses. Ceylon cinnamon contains up to 1,200 times less coumarin, making it completely safe for daily therapeutic use. Add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon directly to your coffee grounds before brewing, or stir it into your cup. 2. Raw cacao powder, the brain protector. I am not talking about sugary hot chocolate mix. I'm talking about pure, raw, organic cacao powder. Cacao has an ORAC value, how we measure antioxidant activity, of around 55,000 per 100 grams, absolutely dwarfing blueberries. When you combine raw cacao with coffee, the compounds fundamentally change how your body processes the caffeine. Instead of a violent spike and a jittery crash, you get a sustained, smooth energy curve that lasts 6 to 8 hours. Even more remarkably, the flavonoids in raw cacao, specifically epicatechin, can cross the blood-brain barrier. Once inside your brain tissue, they stimulate the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. Think of BDNF as miracle fertilizer for your brain cells. It protects the hippocampus, the memory center of your brain. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons to your coffee, but ensure your coffee is cooled slightly to below 170 degrees Fahrenheit, as boiling water destroys these delicate compounds. 3. Lion's mane mushroom powder, the neural builder. If you are terrified of cognitive decline, you need to know about lion's mane. Japanese researchers gave older adults with mild cognitive impairment lion's mane powder daily, and brain scans showed increased activity and connectivity in regions that normally decline with age. Lion's mane contains compounds called hericenones and adenosines, which stimulate the production of nerve growth factor. Furthermore, when added to coffee, the caffeine naturally increases cerebral blood flow by up to 30%, which may heavily enhance your brain's ability to absorb these neurotrophic compounds. You must use a dual-extracted powder to ensure you are getting both the water-soluble and fat-soluble healing compounds. Add 1 to 1.5 teaspoons to your coffee once it is slightly cooled. 4. Glycine powder, the longevity switch. This might be the most important addition of all. Glycine is the smallest amino acid in the human body, and research into aging has shown that glycine supplementation improves multiple biomarkers of aging, decreases inflammation, and improves cell regeneration. But here is why it belongs in your coffee. Glycine has a powerful dual effect. It works through specific receptors in your brain to enhance focus and mental clarity, while simultaneously reducing the anxiety and jittery effects that older adults often get from caffeine. Plus, glycine is the only amino acid that actually tastes sweet. If you are trying to break a sugar addiction in your morning coffee to protect your blood vessels, adding 3 to 5 grams, about 1 teaspoon of glycine, gives you a subtle, natural sweetness with 0 sugar, 0 insulin spike, and 0 calories. The final word. I know that getting older can feel like a constant battle. You are bombarded with confusing advice, and it feels like every food or habit you love is suddenly off limits. But that is why understanding the biology of your body is so empowering. You do not have to give up your coffee. You just have to stop drinking it in a way that starves your nerves, spikes your blood sugar, and dehydrates your cells. Tomorrow morning, I challenge you to make a change. Wake up, drink 16 ounces of warm water with a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. Wait 30 minutes. Then, brew your coffee and stir in some Ceylon cinnamon, a scoop of raw cacao, and a teaspoon of glycine. You are not just drinking a beverage anymore. You are delivering a highly calibrated, neurologically protective, blood sugar stabilizing medicine straight into your cells. Within 2 weeks, you will notice the mid-morning crashes disappear, the brain fog will lift, and your body will finally have the hydration it needs to heal. You are the CEO of your own health. The medical system does not always have the time to explain these complex cellular mechanics to you during a standard 15-minute appointment. But now you have the knowledge. And knowledge is the one thing nobody can take away from you. If this video opened your eyes to how your body actually processes your morning routine, I need you to do 2 things for me. First, drop a comment below and tell me, which of these powders are you going to add to your coffee tomorrow morning? I read every single comment and I love seeing this community take action. Second, hit that subscribe button and share this video with a friend or a family member over 60 who loves their morning coffee. You might just save their nerves, their memory, and their independence. Take care of yourself. You deserve to feel vibrant, sharp, and strong for decades to come. I'm Dr. Joseph Lee, and I'll see you in the next video.